Hi, everybody. Having problems with the stream. Apparently, I didn't, even though Restream told me I was live, I was not live. So this is going to be a quick start. I'm in the middle of unboxing Pac-Man Deluxe. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry that I apparently was talking to myself for like 10 minutes. But I'm going to see if I can get Pac-Man Deluxe built before I got to get ready for work. And I'm already in the middle of unboxing. I've got all the panels unboxed. And now I'm just going through the last two boxes. But hope you all having a good weekend. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're stopping by, you yourself are probably getting ready for work or working out, one of the two. Me, I normally am in the gym right now or on the bike, but I just wasn't feeling it today. As you can see, I'm still in my PT gear. So I did make an attempt. I did go to the gym, but I wound up just doing a hydro massage to get the legs some much needed rest. But I wanted to do this yesterday, but I was out in the yard for four and a half hours yesterday doing yard cleanup before winter because we were expecting some precipitation this week. And I didn't want to wait till next weekend to do that. So I got it done. So we're going to see if we can set a record here for getting an arcade one-up cabinet built. I love the soundboards in the Deluxes, the speakers. All right, so we can take this box. This is the last box within the box. Come on. Let's get this out. This will be the monitor assembly. Monitor/control panel, it being a Deluxe. All right. I've been wanting to get Pac-Man back into the arcade for quite some time and just didn't fall into place until they went on sale. And then I decided to pull the trigger. But I'm leaning into the Deluxes. I'm not leaning into the XLs. Unless there's an XL, like a Miss Pac-Man XL that comes out. Totally be all over that. So we've got our monitor assembly. Beautiful. Okay. Don't mind me. Just checking the stream. All right, looks like it's working. Beautiful box. Box did have a few nicks on it, but nothing that affected the side panels, which is always a concern with the way these are packed. All right. Let's get the rest of this undone. Make sure the G panel is in here. That's it. Got your standard H panel with all of the serial numberage on it. And the N panel. Couple of P's. All right, we're going to get, there's our coin door. Set that there. If you're just tuning in, I mean, I tried to start this like an official stream, but realized going live, it's not enough in Restream to just hit the go live button. You also have to set your channel, and I didn't do that. And so I was talking to myself for like 10 minutes. All right. Let's get our parts. Again, we're going for a record here because I got to go to work today. So trying to get this done before work. Don't need that. Don't need that. Need that. Spare parts. All right. Go ahead and put the power supply together. Set that over here for now. We'll get the ball for the end. Spare parts. So we got our parts laid out. And now I'm just going to get the instruction booklet, even though I probably don't need it. But I'm going to bounce around here, try to speed things up. Hey, Chaotic. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, normally I'm in the gym right now, you know. I'm working out, but I just didn't feel it today, man. I just had to take a day off. I haven't taken a rest day in quite some time, so so that's garbage. That's garbage. We'll keep that. All right, the assembly instructions. So, while they do provide good instructions, I'm going to skip here to the part where I put the side, well, first I'm going to do the kick plate. But I thought I'd try to get this done, this built before I have to get ready for work. So, yeah. Yeah, my arcade is, it's coming along. This side of the room is coming back up. And so we're going to do the kick plate. We're going to do all the flat surfaces first because I have my workbench here and I want to get those built. So we're going to do the kick plate first with the control panel. Because it just makes sense, you know. All right. Might need my light. All right, J. So we're attaching the kick plate to we're attaching the coin door to the kick plate. And I'm bouncing around the instructions just so I can get the parts assembled that need to be together. And I talked about this before I realized my stream wasn't going out. I've fallen into the Deluxe line. You know, I had a couple of XLs, and they're okay. I mean, if you're an XL aficionado, great for you. But I prefer the Deluxe size. But these Deluxes are just beautiful. So a lot of common sense going into these builds now. I just try to get the pieces together that need to be together, because you get to a certain step and half the cabinet is assembled, and then all of a sudden you need space to put another side panel together and you don't have it. So I'd rather get the side panels built and ready to go. I mentioned I'm usually in the gym at this point, but I decided to take a rest day. I'm still in my PT gear, but what I did do at the gym, I got to the gym. This happens a lot. I got to the gym, stood on the treadmill for like 5 minutes and like, do I really want to be here? That's how I felt this morning. So I texted my gal. She gets up early too because she's a Starbucks barista. Has to open the store. And said, hey, I'm just not feeling it today. She gave me a good suggestion. She said, jump on the hydro massage. Get that massage. You know, I was sore from yesterday. I was out in the yard for 4.5 hours raking leaves. Again, I use a screwdriver. I don't use a drill. A ratchet screwdriver, Milwaukee Tools. All right, coin door is on. So the kick plate is ready to go. Now I'm going to move to the side panels, even though that's not the first step in the documentation. Well, actually, the side panels you don't put together. That's right. The Deluxe is 2 pieces. Never mind. I'm going to peruse the documentation here real quick just to see if there's anything I should pre-put together. Yeah, we're going to skip to step 7 here. And we're going to do the brackets, so I need C. I'm away from the chat screen, so I can't really see it. And again, I'm trying to do this really quick. So, hey, Ted, good morning. Yeah, I'm on the fence about getting a Big Blue. They're on sale right now, so kind of thinking about it. So skipping around here, just try to take care of parts in the documentation that I need maximum table space for. Just kind of pre-preparing all the pieces. I start work officially at 7, and it's an hour away. So I need to be out of here by 6. We'll see how that goes. Can I be a little late? Yeah. My boss is pretty flexible about that stuff. Of course, I'm not going to tell him I was building a Pac-Man arcade, but... Okay. Come on. So jumping around again in the documentation. Oh, come on. Play nice. Sometimes you got to slow down to be fast, right? Because I'm trying to go too fast here, and it's tripping me up. Have a lot of nostalgia for this game, even though I suck at it. I put a lot of quarters in Pac-Man, just like a lot of people my age. And by now, you all realize I did not do this stream yesterday. After I was done with all that yard work, no, I'm not. I'm just plopping it in the chair. I had to drive 20 minutes away to get Papa Murphy's pizza for us for dinner. Got back and I'm like, I'm just gonna hang out with a gal for a little bit before we eat. Let's talk about the arcade a little bit. So you all know that I first added Dig Dug, and then I got the Galaga Deluxe. Then I got the Joust from Facebook Marketplace, which I'm still awaiting parts from 2 places, Buy Stuff Arcades and Tulsa Arcades. Going to replace the monitor assembly, and I'm also going to replace the front riser panel with an LED lit artwork, which is what I had on my previous Joust. So I'm going to basically put it back, except for the monitor replacement. I did not do the Buy Stuff monitor replacement on my initial one. Okay, and what I always do with these is I always I loosen the screws a little bit. And then I peel the plastic. Just so I can get the plastic around the screw. Just a step that it's not in the instruction manual, but I learned through other YouTubers. Didn't do that one. That if you loosen the screws a little bit, it goes a long way to not leaving plastic residue. I didn't do that one either. And that's why you do it, so you don't have that plastic residue. And then I just go back and retighten them. Not too tight, because you're going to crack the bezel if you do that. I say that in every stream live build that I do. Oh, I didn't have to do that one. Just tighten them as tight as they need to be. You don't need to overdo it. The goal is to just get the plastic free. All right, so we're good there. So this is done and prepped. Okay. Let's see. I think I want to do B1, B2, and sound. I'm going completely out of order now. But again, it's all about maximizing use of my space. And so this is also about doing this as fast as possible. So this isn't going to be a good instructional video, really. Putting the dowels in the pieces. And we need a bracket for B2. Come on. I got small hands, but it's still awkward for me to work because my hands are a little bit shaky. Hoping this goes together since I'm doing these pre-part builds here. Hoping this goes pretty quickly. All right, so we need one thing I will say about Arcade 1-Up, they've got good documentation. I don't know if I've ever encountered documentation that Arcade 1-Up documentation that had something wrong about the build. There may have been something out there that I don't own that had an issue, but for the most part. All right, we're going to put this together. So B1 goes into M. There we go. We're putting together our marquee assembly. What do I have next on my target list? Golden Tea Deluxe. That's next. So I'm hoping Black Friday. I'm waiting for Black Friday. I want to see what happens on Black Friday. All right, so B1 is in B. And now I need to attach B2 to B1. So this will be... Get in the hole, there we go. Probably should have put this piece on first before I put lessons learned. You'll notice the arcade is shut down. I didn't fire it up this morning. Went straight into streaming. Got a big project at work I'm working on. I did a lot of work yesterday for that too, while I was paying bills. So I'm a systems administrator by day, and I built 3 new servers this past week. And come on. Then yesterday I spent some time migrating some stuff over to the new servers. All right, marquee assembly is done. I think now we can actually move to cabinet assembly. Everything else is about putting everything together. All right, so let's do that. Let's go back to step 1 and begin. Now that we got our pieces together that need to be together. Set that down there. And we'll get all of our pieces here. The first step is just dowel insertion. Getting the dowels in everything. Plastic booger right there. Again, I'm not able to see the chat very good right now, so I'll have to walk over. Today is actually a rest day for me. I decided to take that rest day. Did get a massage in. That's good. So tomorrow I'll go big at the gym. It's a work from home day for me, so okay. All right, G panel. Everybody knows G panel is where you start. It's the bottom. Okay, Moving on, step 2. We attach the G panel to D2. That would be this one right here, this big old yellow piece. So the notch goes in the back. That's where the back plate goes. Now we need a B screw. We need our B screws. Ah! Always a problem. All right. Step 2 done. Moving right along. Step 3, we start putting in the Ks. Couple of Ks. I try to put the label on the inside. Yeah, watch, be careful with it. If you're using a screwdriver, be careful that you don't slip and nick the artwork. All right, first K panel in. Let's do the other one. Okay. Step 3 done. Moving right along. Again, I'm going for record time. I already did the assembly of the kick plate. That's step 4. That's done. So now we'll insert that. Slide it all the way down. And then we'll put the E2 piece on. Come on, cooperate. This is not quite in yet. There we go. Oh, that doesn't go in yet. Okay. Since I'm over here, I'll check the chat. I haven't seen. I saw PD7's video get posted, and saw that he got kicked out. But yeah. All right. I believe we're done with the bottom piece here. Yep, that was step 5. So moving on to the top piece. So we're going to take this off and set it aside. Set it over here. Check my time. It's 5 o'clock. Okay, D1. This would be D1. So we got our P. When I built my first Deluxe cabinet, I'm like, this seems funky the way we're doing this. Until I realized what am I not doing right here? I'm not doing something right. Why do these P panels not seem to line up? What am I not seeing here? Let's do L. Like I said, when I built my first Deluxe, I'm like, P does not make sense to me. All right, L is in. Got 1K that goes on top right here. Now we need to sort out P here. What the heck? Something doesn't seem right. There seems to be a hole that's not drilled. Unless I'm doing it wrong. And I was doing it wrong. Okay. Just, it's a matter of orientation. Because I know half of it has to be for the bottom piece. Just a matter of getting it aligned. My watch is reminding me it's time to take my medicine. All right, that piece is in, so this should be fairly simple. Oh, Jesus, what am I? There it is. There it is. That's what happens when you try to rush through this stuff. You get lost and confused. All right. Okay. Key pieces are in. That's good. Step 6 is done. We've already done the monitor prep. That's step 7. Now it wants us to put the monitor in. Step 8. Flip our piece down. I'm going to turn it. And we need our monitor assembly. Can only go one way, really. Just to mention, because doing this monitor is reminding me of it, my Dig Dug video dropped on Saturday, so hope you guys have had a chance to check that out. Kind of goes through my entire ordeal, really. I mean, 13 hours cut down into one. About an hour and 10 minutes is how long that video is. And what the Retro 530 mod went okay. The marquee was easy. It's that darn monitor that gave me fits, and I love Buy Stuff Arcades, but man, I just really have the opinion they should have bought a Dig Dug and brought it in-house to make sure everything was okay. I mean, is it realistic that they buy every arcade one-up machine? I don't know. I don't own the company, so I don't want to judge them too much because I love what they do. But that monitor was messed up. But we got it done, Pretty proud of myself for figuring that out with the help of Buy Stuff that day. Come on, get in there. One more screw. Come on. Get in there. Make sure my plastic is up. All right, monitors in. Step 8 done. Moving right along, we already did the marquee assembly. Step 9 is done. So is step 10. Well, we just need to slide the marquee into place. Make sure I'm not dropping dowels all over the floor. Okay. There we go. Take this opportunity to run some wires, undo some wires. Made that mistake not too long ago where I buttoned it up and didn't have any of the wires available to me when I went to go hook everything up. So don't need to do anything on the back there. Okay. All right, step 10 done. Step 11, we need the C panel with 4 dowels. C, senor. Where'd C go? Oh, there's C. Okay. Gotta make sure your wires are behind this panel. And make sure your plastic's not caught. I hope that's right. Yep. Okay. C panel's in, wires are running behind it. I'll go ahead and actually just plug in the wires while I'm doing it. So the LED goes there, sound goes here. All right. Step 11 done. Moving right along. And we need panel H, our serial number panel. Okay, that's in. Step 12 done. Step 13, end panel. Stay. And the marquee. So let's get the marquee. We'll peel off the plastic. Beautiful marquee. That is an absolutely beautiful marquee. I'm so glad One Up got their act together with concern to marquees. Stay. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Step 13 done. This goes a lot quicker when you pre-build a lot of the pieces. All right, now we need the side panel, E1. Monitor in. Come on, snap into place here. That's what I want. Got to say, Deluxes go together a lot easier. All right. Step 14 is done. Now we're moving on to cabinet assembly. I'm going to do this on the floor this time. move the table back a little bit. Hopefully y'all get to see this. Maybe if I aim the camera down a little bit. Now, it's at this step I kind of get tripped up because I always forget to put the dowels in. I did that on the Galaga Deluxe. We're not going to forget this time, though. And it bugged me after the live stream. I'm like, oh, crap. I don't have any dowels in there. So I actually, after the stream was over, I took it apart. Okay. This is kind of an uneven surface, so I'm going to move it a little bit more. Probably would go better with two people doing this. Okay, that side's in. This side isn't. There we go. Get the screws started. My back is still very sore from yesterday's yard work. Oh, man. All right. And I've got 3 more screws to put up. Where am I missing the screw? Got an extra B screw somehow. I don't know why that is. get this thing upright, huh? Now, I've got one B screw left over. Let's see, did I forget one? Not on this side. Oh, there it is. That's another thing about packaging in Arcade 1-Up. They usually give you all the parts you need, and everything extra is in a spare parts bag, so you know where the spare parts are. I still got a bunch of C screws left too. Oh, I still got to do the brackets inside. So it's together. Step 15 is done. Step 16, we have to do the brackets. Turn it. All right. Always a fun part. Always get the screws started and then tighten them at the end. Normally on like a legacy cabinet, you would be doing these brackets when you put the side panels together. But on the Deluxes, it's a later step. Obviously because you're building two separate cabinet pieces and pushing them together. You could, I guess, put the brackets on one side, screw in the top with the top piece and have it there and ready to go. And then you only have to screw in two screws awkwardly when it's upright. This one's going to be hard because I'm right-handed. Figure out the best way to do this. We're cutting it pretty close. I got to jump in the shower soon. But how many of you have seen a cabinet built at 4 a.m.? How many of you have ever built a cabinet at 4 a.m.? All right. I mean, I've had insomnia a lot lately, which is why sometimes I go to the gym at like 1 a.m. All right. Come on. Being difficult. You know, my microphone's probably getting all borked. Oh, man. Back can't take much of that. Come on. I'm starting to get pissed. Oh. I know what the problem is. It's a little misaligned, which is why I leave everything loose normally. You can make those adjustments. All right, those are in. Okay, so now we got to reattach. We got to attach the rest of the monitor screws. Another awkward part. Very quiet in here now. The furnace isn't running. Hot water heater's not running. It's not too cold here now. It's chilly. Not bad. So this is part of the year where you like your electrical bill and you like your gas bill because both are down or getting lower. With your electrical usage, you're not using as much AC anymore. Actually, not using it at all anymore. So your electric bill goes down. Okay. Cabinet is together. Make sure my angles are good. We're at the step where we do the most satisfying part. We yank off the plastic. We've made our connections for our wireless. Now we just need power. I think my headlamp is getting low. Yeah, we're at crunch time here. I may not. It's 5:30 now. I should be in the shower. So I may slide this in the arcade into its final home after work tonight. All right, so we've got power. I just need the arcade one-up power. Kind of boxed myself in here. We've got our back panels here. I'm going to bring those forward. Run our power connection. And we need F2 so that we can, this is F2. And then we'll run the power, snap that into place on the F2 panel, which is kind of hard, awkward when you're doing it between a table and the arcade one-up. Don't break the back panel. Snap, buddy, snap. All right, let's do it this way. Come on. Ouch. Oh, that freaking hurt. Get in the hole. There we go. Snap. Now we'll put the power in place. All right. Oh, we got a piece of plastic on the I'm doing the same thing I did on the monitor, partially loosening the screws so I can get the plastic up over them. And of course, Arcade 1-Up doesn't give you a pull tab. I may have to pull this piece off just to get the protective plastic off. Well, maybe not. There we go. All right, now we're going to retighten the screws, but only gently. Don't want to crack the plastic. Okay. And then we want to put the joystick on, ball top. Holy crap, I'm bleeding. What did I do? I swear I beat up my hands more putting these things together. So we're at an hour and a half for this build, right? Well, actually, yeah, roughly. Got my handy dandy tool for my ball tightener. What I do is I grip the joystick stem, just hold it tight while I tighten the ball. Works like a charm. All right, it wants me to put the back panel on, but I think I'm just gonna go into test mode here, just to make sure it turns on. Hey, Jester, good morning. Ted, thank you. I probably missed you, but it's a half hour ago. I'm not watching the chat very closely because I'm working here. I'm working. Terrible accent. All right, let's fire this baby up. Oh, it helps if you turn the power strip on. There we go. Marquee works. Monitor works. Awesome. Always a plus when things work, right? Ah, boot up animation. Cool. Got to set up wireless. connecting to the network. Incorrect password. I got the right network. Try that again. It wants me to do the setup. Okay, manually entered my email address. Now I'm putting in it's not going to let me do this because it apparently requires unique. Yeah, see, public name is already chosen. I wish you could use the same name, but we'll name this Cutie Arcade Dash PD for Pac-Man Deluxe. Yes, go to Lily board. Yes, everyone can see. All right, so we've got our menu. We're connected to the internet. We see the high scores. We've got Pac-Man, Pac-Mania, Super Pac-Man, Pac-Land, Pac and Pal, Pac-Man Plus. We got Galaga, Galaxian, Mappy, Dig Dug 2, Rompers, Rolling Thunder, Galaga 88, and back to Pac-Man. Why they put Galaga 88 all the way at the end, I don't know, but do a quick little gameplay, I guess. Whoa. Kind of hard to steer when I'm standing off to the side. Didn't mean to do that, but oh well. All right, so that's some gameplay. I'm going to shut this off for now. So let's see. It works. That's good. Unplug. I'll go ahead and start buttoning things up here because I'm on the clock to get to work. So boom, boom, boom. All right. Now we need the other panel. Okay. I seem to be. I'm not quite on here. That's not good. It's not sliding in here. Loosen things up on the bottom to see if that helps it go in. There we go. That helped. Just wipe some blood on the back panel here. Get it off of there. Just putting blood all over. Make sure I don't butt that finger up against the thing. Which kind of makes me wonder, where else did I put blood on this thing? Hopefully not on any of the yellow. Come on, get in there. It's awkward for me to put this in because I've got that blood on that finger. I see a little bit of blood here. So this cabinet is going to be battle scarred. When I sell it, I'm going to say, that was my blood. I literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. Not that I'm going to sell it. I don't have any plans to. I went through that earlier this year. You all know that. Okay. What time is it? I got to go, folks. I'm going to leave everything the way it is here. But what I'm going to do now is apply my LED lights on the back. I've got these O&N $5 10-foot lights from Walmart. That's all I use. So I'll put those on later. But I got to get to a stopping point here so I can get up and get ready for work. Guys, I appreciate everybody for joining me this morning for an early morning build. I wanted to do this weekend, but it didn't happen that way. So I didn't work out this morning, so I thought I got to do something for a couple hours. So why not build the cabinet? So it's built. It works. I'm good, and I'm out. So everybody have a great week, and remember, I got next.